Look who's back. Come on in. And yes, you too. Welcome. Come on in, beautiful soul. My boundaries are not barriers. They are bridges to my peace. Welcome back, beautiful soul. Today is day 13 of our healing journey, and it's a big one. Big. Today, we're talking about something many of us were never taught how to do. Something many of us feel guilty even thinking about it. Setting boundaries without guilt. Let that sink in. Setting boundaries without guilt. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It's not rude. It's not being too much. However, setting boundaries is an act of self respect, an act of self love, and an act of healing. And you have every right to protect your peace. You have every right to say no. You have every right to create space between yourself and whatever threatens your healing. Today, we are going to claim that right. Why boundaries feel so hard? Let's be real for just 1 minute. If you grew up in a dysfunctional abuse or trauma, you probably learned early on that your needs didn't matter. You were taught to stay quiet. You were taught to keep the peace. You were taught to make everyone else comfortable, even when it hurt you. And somewhere deep down, you began to believe that speaking up for yourself was wrong. So you stay in the background. You stay quiet. You began to believe that loving yourself enough to say no was selfish. I have to do this. I need to do this. I need to give to them. No, no, you don't. But I'm here to tell you the truth today. It is not your job to make yourself small to keep others comfortable. I do that still today. I did that until I was taught. No, my minister told me years ago, Coach P, no is a complete sentence. You don't owe anybody anything but respect. You don't owe them your peace. You don't owe them your time. You don't owe them your comfort level. No is a complete sentence. I will never forget that. So, sisters, I'm telling you, no is not being selfish. No, no. It is not your job to abandon yourself to please everyone else. I used to do that. You do it. But you're not doing it anymore because you're setting boundaries. I'm still setting boundaries. You are allowed to exist fully. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to protect your peace. When boundaries really are needed, when boundaries really are necessary, you Set them. So, what are boundaries? Boundaries are not walls that push people away. Boundaries are doors with locks. Doors you open for people who honor you and close to people who don't. Boundaries say, this is where I lend with caution. This is where I say no with pride. This is where I end and you begin. This is what is okay with me and what isn't. This is how you will treat me, or you will not have access to me. Sisters, that is a doozy right there. You show people how to treat you. So, as of right now, this is how you will treat me, or you will not have access to me. I had to do that. I'm doing that right now. You don't get to do certain things behind my back and then in my face. It's a different story. So, no, you teach someone how to treat you. Healthy boundaries sound like this: I am not available for conversations that disrespect me. I need time to process before I respond. No is a complete sentence. I choose who I allow into my sacred space. Ladies, these are huge. Let me respond to something. Someone come to you, I need this. You have it. But your response is no. You don't have to say no because, well, I have it. And they just, no, 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 no. I am not available for conversations that disrespect me. I need time to process before I respond. No is a complete sentence, and I choose who I allow into my sacred space. Start right there. And here's the key: you don't have to justify, explain, or apologize for your boundaries. Now, yeah, I'm telling you, I had to learn all of this. I had to learn how to set boundaries. I had to learn to stick to these boundaries. So I'm not telling you something that I didn't have to do myself. And it was very difficult. And it took me a while to get there. But now that I understand it, you do it, and you do it without excuses. You do it without an apology. You do it. You owe yourself loyalty first. You don't owe people essays about why you said no. Oh, my friend Barbara, she has taught me so much about boundaries. You don't owe people guilt trips in return for your self-respect. You owe yourself loyalty first. I love it. I love it. How do you set boundaries without guilt? So, how do you set boundaries without drowning in guilt? Oh, I felt guilty. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, I said no. No, no, no. It's okay. No, don't beat yourself up. Don't be feeling all kinds of aches and pains because you told somebody no, because you took somebody out of your space, you removed them, No, it's okay. You know your worth. When you are truly on top of y- yourself, your loyalty to yourself, I'm thinking as I'm speaking, oh, it was very hard. But you know what? You owe yourself. When you truly believe you are valuable, you naturally protect what is valuable. So are you valuable? Absolutely. You protect yourself. You are not being mean. You are being mindful. Oh, all kinds of thoughts are running through my mind now, trying to throw me off my game, but it's not going to happen. Setting boundaries, it starts small. You don't have to start by confronting your hardest relationships, those friendships that you've had for years, your family members who've been your family for years. Start with smaller situations, saying no to the overtime when you're exhausted, saying no to a phone call when you need silence. You don't have to take that phone call because they call. You don't have to answer because they ask you a question. Practice saying no without over explaining. It's okay to simply say, I'm not available. Can you watch my dog this weekend? I'm not available. Can you babysit my cat? I'm not available. No, I can't because I have to do, you don't owe them that. I'm not available. That doesn't work for me right now. You don't owe anyone a 10 paragraph. My friend, we'll call her beautiful. She says, practice with me. Coach P, um, my mom is in a hospital. I need to go visit her. Can you? I'm not available. It doesn't matter what the person's situation is. If it's not right for you at that moment, it's not right for you. I said, oh, but the mother is sick. She was just given a scenario and she said, it doesn't matter what their excuse is or what their reason is. Don't let them impose on you. My niece taught me that also. She was like, mm-mm. Someone had called me to do something for them. She said, you don't drop what you're doing to take care of someone else's needs. So I had to learn that. So again, it is simply okay. I'm not available, or that doesn't work for me right now. You don't owe a paragraph or an essay. You can expect resistance, but you stand firm. Some people benefited from your lack of boundaries. Oh, but did they? When you start setting them, they might push back, and that's okay. Their discomfort is not your emergency. There it is. Their discomfort is not my emergency. My discomfort is not your emergency. If your sister calls on you, your cousin calls on you, your neighbor, it's not your emergency because they have an emergency. You're not responsible for their feelings about your healing. This one is a doozy. I told you. This was a hard one, but you can do it. I can do it. We can do it. Again, place your hand over your heart. Breathe deeply. Breathe in. Slowly breathe out. And repeat after me. My boundaries are not barriers. They are bridges to my peace. Again, my boundaries are not barriers. They are bridges to my peace. I am allowed to protect my peace without guilt. I am allowed to protect my peace without guilt. I choose myself. I honor my healing. I trust my right to say no. Beautiful. You are not selfish for protecting yourself. You are not wrong for choosing your peace. You are not broken for saying no. You are learning, maybe for the first time, that you deserve spaces, relationships, and experiences that honor your healing journey. And you are doing it bravely, one boundary at a time. Tomorrow, we'll continue this powerful work together. But for today, protect your peace. You deserve it. Have an amazing day, my sisters.